Somebody could have been told to do something right now. The moment they were told to do it, they didn't do it. This person could have been making excuses. They could have been acting like they didn't want to hear what was told to them. And now, whatever this situation is, this person could be saying, but I, you know, and it's like there's no more excuses for whatever this is. Because at the time that they were supposed to do this, the opportunity was there to do it. And they didn't take advantage of a situation. And now they're trying to get a second chance, another opportunity, or something here. We have unexpected income, main female. We have child. This could be a feminine energy that's a child. This could be your child. This could be involving a mother and child. This feminine energy could be having childhood memories, focusing on the past. I feel like something was offered to this person or offered to someone, and they didn't accept an offer because it wasn't something that they wanted. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck could be involving a Gemini. We have Gift, Coffin, and Mature Man. There could be a mature man passing away. Somebody was expecting something, but it wasn't what they wanted. What was offered to them was unexpected, so they didn't want to accept whatever this is. They didn't want to accept it at the moment, but now they're like, well, just can I just have it now? But it's too late because they were supposed to take advantage of an opportunity. If it was something being offered to them, or they were supposed to do something to get a gift, but they didn't do something at the moment, the window of opportunity was there. The stars were aligned. Everything was in synchronistic harmony for something to take place, and they didn't take advantage of it. And now they're trying to do something, but it's like it's too late. You can't make up for this because you were supposed to do it when I told you to. Yeah, somebody was supposed to make some kind of investment here to get an opportunity or some kind of money or a message. They were offered something here and they didn't want it because it's like whatever they were offered or whatever they were given, they were supposed to invest in their own harvest, invested in themselves, invested in creating an opportunity. But this person didn't do that. They put it somewhere else, or they focused on something else, invested in something else instead of the opportunity that was given to them. Or somebody could have been given a second chance in something and they didn't do right by the second chance. Main female. They could have been told to stay away from this feminine energy, because the Three of Wands can be about keeping your distance. Somebody could have been told to stay away from this feminine energy, or this feminine energy was supposed to stay away from this situation, this person, whatever this is. Maintain their distance. That's what they were supposed to do. But this person could be very reckless, very passionate, very they let their desires control them, because somebody got a lust problem here. And it's like they struggle with their passions, they struggle with their lust. It's like it's obvious what option they should choose, but this person, it's like they're not in control of their own body. They let their emotions, their anger, their passion, their lust, they let everything else control them. They don't have any control over themselves. Wavering energies. But this person was being watched. It's like, let's give them these opportunities, these choices, and see what they do with it. Because it's like they were offering this person an opportunity for love, an opportunity to change, an opportunity to come out of this lustful energy and cool off. This person was supposed to cool off. They were supposed to operate out of love and compassion. They could have been told to send somebody love and compassion as well. Their intuition was telling them to operate out of love and compassion, but they were ignoring it. But they were being watched. They were being studied. And it's like these people watching this person was like, let's see what they're going to choose. Let's see what they're going to do. It's not surprising what this person chose, though, to these people. These could be somebody's ancestors watching them, or somebody's angels. Yeah, this person decided to give in to lust here. They decided to give in to lust. And this was this person's last chance to make something right. They're lusting after this Queen of Wands here, who's very intuitive. This High Priestess energy. Somebody could be holding on to the past. They're disappointed about something that happened in the past. They're disappointed about a cycle that was closed out. Somebody could be worth a lot as well. And it's like they're still trying to... Somebody's very valuable in this energy. They go after what they deserve. They close out a cycle and went after what they deserve, what was best for them. And this person could have been holding on to them because they were constantly thinking about something about the past here. It's like they were in regret as well about the past. Because somebody found out what they were doing. This person might not even said anything. They might have just closed out the cycle. They might have kept it to themselves. Because it's like there's nothing I could do about it. There's nothing is going to change. Or they received too much information about something and it broke their heart here. And they let it go. They got over it. And said that's it. I don't have to do anything about this. Because if I try to hold on to this, it's going to put me in bondage. And this person decided to choose peace. But somebody else is in a tower. Because they could have thought they got their way in a situation. But they found out they didn't. And they were supposed to make things right. But they never did. They chose otherwise. And they didn't want to hear it. With that blah, blah, blah card, they didn't want to hear something that somebody was trying to tell them. It could have been people coming along trying to get this person to do the right thing. And they refused to apologize. They refused to confess. Kidnap. Narcissist. This person could be very bullheaded. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Yes. Thief. I seen thief. Corrupt official. Whoever this is could have been abusing some kind of position they had here. Whether this is this could be a parent. This could be a boss. This could be some kind of authority figure that saw their position as a right to abuse people that they seen to be beneath them, under them, younger than them, children, whoever this is. Look at this, abuse. I didn't even look at this. Abuse. Somebody was abusive. They treated people like crap, but they were told to do something different here, but they chose not to. They chose not to. But this person was being watched here. Somebody was investigating this person's behaviors, if they would change, if they would do something differently. Maybe this person was promising to do something different. They were begging for a second chance in something, and then when they were given that opportunity, they didn't do right. Show me this kidnap. We have the Hierophant with the Ten of Pentacles. Kidnap. Somebody could have been trying to do something to a child when they were sleeping, or they could have tried to steal something. They could have tried to steal a child. They could have actually did steal a child while they were sleeping. Show me kidnap. Wait, what was this? The Hierophant. Something about this person's belief systems too. Their reputation, their legacy, who they are. This person could be a thief, an energy vampire. Yeah, this person will do anything for money here. And they could have been doing something to a young person here. Something to do with their worth, their value. And somebody was energy harvesting off of a young person, or trying to. This person could be very powerful, or they try and take advantage of it's like, you know how they say respect your elders. This person could be the type of person to abuse their power as an elder and expect people to submit to them, to be disciplined, loyal to them, but they're abusive. This person could also use their position to manipulate the minds of younger people. If this is some kind of spiritual narcissist, they could be manipulating somebody's thoughts or energy harvesting off of children here. Give me more for kidnap. Because they know that these young people are precious, innocent, and vulnerable, but they're full of prosperity. It's like they're full of ambitions, aspirations. They have goals and dreams, and this person is trying to destroy a young person's dreams and hopes and wishes by stealing their destiny, by coming into the middle of the night. If there's some kind of dream thief, they could be interfering in people's dreams, or this person could be coming in the middle of the night doing something to children here. Yeah, this is what this person does here. They like to take risks. They like to... This is what they call going against the grain, but they're always doing this. This is the work they do. It's like work on something different, but this is what they do. Also, this person could have been like, they were told to do something different, so they chose someone else different to energy harvest off of, to take from. And that's what they call doing something different here. They were like, oh, okay, I'm not going to abuse this person anymore. Let me find somebody else to abuse. And I just looked at the yes card. Yes, that's what this person was doing. They could have had a community of people doing this, or this could be a family member they were trying to do something to, somebody that lived in the home, somebody that is related to them or related to someone in your family. This could be your family member that they were trying to do this to. This could be your child. Yeah, this person is like they're trying to ruin your home here, your happy family. They're trying to destroy your family dynamic here because they're corrupt, and they feel like they have the right to do so. But this cycle is closed out. You could have closed out this cycle with this person, and they tried to get in the door through a family member by abusing them, because this person is an abuser. That's what they do. Show me against the grain. Yeah, they were supposed to end this, do something different. They were given so many opportunities, and I feel like this could be spiritual. This could be a spiritual narcissist here, but it could be physical. But somebody knew exactly what somebody was doing here, and that's why this could be a motherly figure who took matters into her own hands and ended something. Ended this tower because they might not have had any evidence, any proof of something, but it's like their intuition was telling them to, and this could be you. Your intuition could have been telling you that something wasn't right, something was going on in the dark. And you protected yourself and you protected your family. You could be the one that did something different, protecting them from this King of Wands here. Somebody was doing something in somebody's sleep. And like I said, it could be some kind of dream magic, or it could be somebody was actually abusing someone here and they got found out. Somebody could have felt all alone in a situation. They could have been doing something by themselves and they had the confidence to do it, because this person is, they operate off of their intuition. It's like, I'm not going to stand here and let my child be abused, or whoever, this young person, be abused, because they can't abuse me anymore. Now they're taking it out on my children. Now they're taking it out on family members. Yeah, somebody's it's like they're trying to destroy this person's, they're trying to destroy who this person is here, to make them less valuable. They're energy harvesting. They don't want you to be happy. And it's like, if I can't affect you, if I can't get to you, I'm going to go after your family here. And that's what this person has attempted to do. Show me this Seven of Wands here. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you chose to stand up for yourself and your family here. I'm hoping this happened in time, but if not, you know, things happen, you know what I'm saying? But at least you stood up for yourself and stood up for family members from this abuser. Yeah, it's like you escaped the situation. You and your child escaped the situation, and now you can move on. Somebody's becoming more stable, more confident. They're getting their life back. They're getting their destiny back. Somebody could have been very giving, and somebody was just willing to take. because this person probably didn't know their own worth. They could have been too young to know what true value is. Or like I said, if this is a spiritual narcissist, because this doesn't have to be a young child like 9 years old. This could be a teenager, or it could be a young adult that they were energy harvesting off of, especially if this is spiritual work. They could have been attracted to this motherly figure though. You could be in your 60s, you could be in your 50s, your 40s, or whatever, and your child could be 20, 30 years old. It's like they went after your child to abuse them because they couldn't get your energy. Take it how it resonates for you. Look at this, right where I split the deck at, mother, chef. Yeah, you're cutting off a situation. You could be handling the situation very delicately. Child. Somebody could have been watching this child. They can't do this anymore. They were trying to control this child. They were trying to get this child to go in a certain direction, feeding them intrusive thoughts, poisoning their mind, trying to do these things, stalking, trying to create acts of violence, causing chaotic energy in this child. But this child is not being affected by this because something was stopped, or it was stopped in time, or stopped before something actually happened here. I feel like this child could have been going through something though. They could have been actually going through something. So maybe this person was able to attack them before. Show me the child. But it was investigated and it was stopped. You could have went to the police about this person being abusive. Show me the child. Mother and child. The Emperor. This could be this child's father doing this, or just a masculine energy, or you could be a couple and they were trying to do this to your child. Yeah, you could have left this masculine energy behind though. Show me this Emperor, because I'm like, who is this other masculine? Because this Emperor came out in the upright. This could be this child's father or stepfather or something. The Empress, yeah. Eight of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Yeah, you. Yeah, it was your wish fulfillment to leave this person, and they started trying to attack your child because you didn't want anything to do with them anymore. And like I said, take it how it resonates, because you could actually have a masculine in your life, but this ex, or you could be balanced in your masculine and feminine energies, but this whoever, there is a narcissist in here who was trying to abuse you and your offspring here. But you took control over a situation and you left before things got worse, because you realized this tower was coming, or that your child was actually in a tower, and that somebody was manipulating them and trying to keep them bound to them. So let's get a couple of cards to close this out. Congratulations to you for escaping this situation and getting your child out of this situation. If your child was actually abused though, if you haven't, I hope you're seeking some kind of counseling or some kind of professional help for this child, because, you know, yeah, just You know what you're doing. Channel, pay attention, and vision. Yeah, I feel like you were channeling the energy, or maybe you were listening to my channel, or something made you pay attention. Your intuition could have made you pay attention to what you were actually seeing. It's like you took a closer look at a situation and what path a situation was going down, and yeah, you realized something wasn't right, and you took control and you did what you needed to do. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you. Oh, and either this situation could be being investigated, or, and I have son here too. Slave mentality, sold their soul. They weird as fuck. Maybe this was a masculine child they were doing this to, or you could have more than one child, or that could be a different situation.